Hello everybody, welcome to One Drink, a podcast where we talk about one topic for one drink. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Jeffrey.
And today, I'm continuing my 80s series. And I have a guest today. I think in the 80s, how old are you?
I'm 11 years old.
11 years old. So when I was 11, I was right in the middle of the 80s growing up. And a lot of cool things came out of the 80s. A lot of cool toys.
Pac-Man?
Pac-Man was one of them. You are correct.
Mario? Did that come out in
Mario, I think 89.
No, Sonic was like a really popular thing in the 80s.
I don't know.
Sonic games.
But the one thing we're talking about today is the rotary telephone.
Yeah.
Every household had this. There was not cell phones back in 1980.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
You have no clue how this works, do you?
I've played a lot of toys with this as like a kid.
Yeah?
Have
you ever seen one of these though?
Yes, I have seen them in like plenty of shows, plenty of videos, you know.
Yeah.
Usual.
But never was able to use one, right?
No, actually not. The cable's been ripped out.
The cable is ripped out. So, let me ask you this. If you were, you know how to dial on a cell phone, obviously, right?
Yeah.
If you were to look at this right now, and you had to call your mom.
My mom?
Yep.
I know her number.
How would you call her on that?
I think he would call her in the order of, like, spinning it, where, like,
Yep, which way?
Huh. That is, I don't know.
Crazy, right? Yeah. But the first thing you have to do is you have to lift it up. Because if you don't lift it up, these things right here, that's how it works. So then you have to go.
I've never actually heard this before. Usually when I use like toys of this, it just goes ding.
Yeah. So you have to pick it up and then you have to dial the number. It takes forever. And if you mess up, you have to start all over again.
So like you gotta go to the specific number and then just let it go?
No.
No?
So you have to start, so if it's 5, you got to go all the way to here and then let it go back.
Oh.
If it's 8, you got to go all the way here and let it go back.
Oh. So like if I were to call the police.
Yep. How would you call them? Hurry up, call them! Quick! Okay. Quick!
Dang.
Yep. Still waiting.
Wait, wrong one. No, I gotta start over.
So then you gotta hang it up. And you gotta start over.
Do I?
Yeah, you can't cheat. You have to like. So what are you trying to call? 911?
Yeah.
So you gotta go 9. Then you go 1. 1.
Oh, okay. So like 9. 1.
Yeah.
1. I guess that's why it was like really easy.
Yeah.
Like if there's a fire, like just call the fire.
Yeah. So yes, the rotary phone. Every household had it, and there was maybe 1, maybe 2, and unlike a cell phone, there's a wire that's connected to it. And this wire has been stretched across households. So like if I wanted to talk without you here, I have to stretch this cord out to the room, into the other room, and have to talk. And then when I was done, I'd come back in. A lot of these cords were broken. I know all of you can relate to who had one of these. So yes, that is the rotary phone. What do you think of it?
I hate it.
You hate it?
It's annoying. Like, seriously, like when you're trying to call 911,
Yes.
it takes forever. But think of this.
That's
You
right.
have a 3 first digit code, a 3 second digit code, and a 4 last digit code
Yeah.
for your phone.
Mm-hmm. And you gotta sit there and just.
What if you're calling your friend? Cause like your friend has a broken leg, and you gotta call your friend, who's a doctor, and like it's gonna take forever.
Yeah.
So
tell me
just-
about it.
Just call 911. For every emergency, call 911. If you need your homework done, call 911.
So yes, and then also one of the great things that came along with the old rotary phone,
The handle underneath it.
that can be part of,
Yeet.
because you got to lift the whole thing. Or so so they had really long telephone cords too. So instead of stretching this out and you have to go talk in private, you could just pick it up and go with you. Feel how heavy that is, right? It's pretty heavy for a phone.
Yeah, my fingers are broken.
Yeah.
Ow.
But yes, also the other great thing that came along with the rotary phone was call waiting. Now, this was the greatest thing. Do you know what call waiting is?
Mm-mm.
No? So when you're on the phone and you're talking to someone and you hear a beep, it'll go beep. That means someone else is calling in. Then you can hit the button and now you talk to the other person. So this is the greatest thing ever. Do you agree? No?
No. It's just a pile of if I were to look inside it, it's just a pile of circuit boards.
Not even.
cords,
There's just a big bell in there.
And
For when it rings, there's a big bell like ding.
and
You know how your school bell rings?
yeah, like it has a little digital clock, and then it has a
Oh.
played recording.
Your school bell's a digital thing now?
Yeah, like it's a
Oh, damn.
played recorded bell.
Oh, well back in the day it used to,
Yeah.
like an old school
There
bell.
was like kind of like those things that you press, except bigger,
Yeah.
and they would ring it.
Yeah. So that's what's inside here. A big old bell for when it rang. Interesting, huh?
Yeah. I guess that's why it weighs 5 tons.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy. So yes, that is the rotary phone. Huge staple in the 80s. I don't think it's ever going to make a comeback because like a lot of things in the 80s are coming back
I really hope it never will.
in style. This never will.
Oh, good.
People don't have the patience for it. Now, one of the things that's coming back into the style is a mullet. You know what a mullet is?
No. Is it like a bullet, but with an M?
No. It's a hairstyle.
Oh.
Now, I wonder if you'll ever get this. So it's short on top, but then you grow the back of your hair really long. Have you seen that before?
Yes.
Would you get a mullet?
No.
No?
Absolutely not. Even if you were to pay me $100, no.
No?
No.
Damn.
But if you were after I would get a haircut, then I would just cut the back
Just
off.
cut the back off?
Yeah.
So what from the 80s do you hope comes back? Or what do you even know about the 80s toys or
like-
movies or...
Some of the 80s things that I want to come back is like the Skywalker series in Star Wars. They were
That would
like
be sweet.
that was huge at the time.
So Star Wars also really big in the 80s.
I wasn't even born when the first thing was made.
Do you want to hear a fun fact?
No. I'm just kidding.
My first movie ever going to in a movie theater,
Was Star Wars?
Star Wars, the first one.
The first ever movie I watched was, funnily enough, we went to a movie theater with Brayden and my mom.
Yeah?
It was Finding...
Nemo?
Yeah. No, Finding Dory.
Finding Dory?
Yes.
Is that a Disney movie?
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Or a cartoon, animated?
It's like an animated cartoon. It was like back in 2013 or something.
2013. What a difference. So my first movie was in 1983, 82,
82.
and yours was in 2013.
Yes. At that time, animation was like really better.
Right.
Yeah.
And
it wasn't just special effects with people like just holding sticks with like a green screen on it.
Right.
I don't know. They actually use blue screens.
yeah,
for
who
some
uses a
reason.
green screen?
I wonder who. I only use it for movies or Netflix TV shows like Squid Game.
Yeah.
I wonder who would use it.
Oh, Lord.
We need to call the comedy police.
Call them.
9,
You're going to be here for a while.
4.
Oh,
I forgot.
that's funny. Oh, man.
There we go.
Isn't that a pain?
I am a fan.
But that's what we had back in the day.
Yeah, comedy police. I'd like to report a person who keeps on laughing too much at a joke that is not funny. Yeah.
What's his name?
He's all. Okay. Comedy police is.
They're not coming?
They're not getting the joke.
Oh, jerks. All right, so yes, that is the show on 80s, the Rotary Phone with the call waiting built in. Thanks for coming on the show. Thanks for participating. Your opinions on the phone one last time.
If you were to give me a copy and a sledgehammer for one day, it would turn into crumbles.
You would just smash it?
Yes.
Could I help you smash it?
No, it's personal. Me and the phone.
Okay.
Personal beef.
Thank you for watching. You can watch us on Facebook, YouTube. You can listen to us on all major platforms.
Your mom's major.
Yeah. And then maybe we'll do another show on another topic another day.
Yeah.
Yes, that is the 80s first guest on my 80s series.
I didn't guess it. You told me.
No, you're my first guest
Oh.
on the 80s series. How do you feel? So now you gotta keep coming back.
Okay.
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Until next time. See ya.